Hey, welcome to this AI copywriting review. In this video, I'm going to demo how I used CopyAI to write all this amazing marketing copy for a random brand example. So we took this basic input here and we ran it through this AI copywriting tool to write all of this. I think it's about 19 pages of original copy in about just over an hour. Now you can skip through. I'll put a list below of all of the timestamps to fast forward to specific things that you'd like to see. But I've spent many hours trying out all of the AI copywriting tools out there. And my favorite one I keep coming back to CopyAI. It just does a great job. It's super fast and intuitive to use. And I just love it as a brainstorming tool to get me from a basic idea of a product or a service or a new program you want to create and take that basic concept and just build out an entire message for either your main brand or that specific product. So in this case, we just went with like a brand idea and built out all of these different messaging pieces that you might need, from the basic description to name generation ideas, brand voice, keywords, hashtags, value proposition, audience refiner. This is a pretty robust CopyAI review. So fast forward, find the spot that you want to check out and learn from, or just 2x the whole thing and get through it. It'll give you a really good idea of how you could use this tool for all kinds of different use cases. And you get unlimited AI copywriting with this tool. So you can have at it, click that button all day long. If you haven't tried it already, I definitely recommend at least getting the free trial of CopyAI so you can experience this for yourself, and you'll see how easy it is. All you need to do is put in a couple sentences, 1 or 2 sentences describing what you do or what you want to sell, and it will help you write all of this amazing copy. Okay, so enjoy and let me know what you think. Feel free to comment or reach out to me with any questions about this. It's really fun technology, so put it to good use and enjoy the video. All right, we are gonna have some fun here. We're gonna use CopyAI to write some marketing copy for this random person who told me a little bit about her business. So the example today is gonna be Patricia, and she gave me a quick description of what she does, who she helps. And what we're gonna do is run it through this artificial intelligence copywriting tool to see if it can take this information and help us write all the other copy that she will need for her business. So from brand basics to sales copy to website copy, content marketing, there's a lot of stuff that you have to write in order to promote your business, to sell yourself, and to attract customers. And it can be really difficult to do that. So let's go ahead and experiment here with CopyAI. I'm just gonna go at it and just see what we can create. And as we go through, I will be pasting stuff over here on the right. Okay, so you'll get a good idea of what this tool can do for you and how you can use it to write the copy that you need to grow your business. Okay, so let's go ahead and start here by copying this quick description that she wrote, and I'm gonna paste it in here. So the first tool I'm using is product descriptions. This will help us kind of clean up what she wrote and hopefully say it in a little bit better way. But she did a pretty good job here. So what you're looking for is a nice description. Try to tell the AI a little bit about your business so it understands some context and can help you maybe say it in a better way. So she wrote, I help busy mothers transform their bodies through health and fitness, mostly weight loss coaching. So we're looking here at weight loss coaching, personal training, nutrition coaching, and mindset coaching to achieve health and wellness goals. And so we're targeting mothers. She can relate to them because she's a busy mom of 2 little ones. So saying mom there is going to be interesting. So you're cueing the AI to talk in that way. So I looked up Patricia and saw that I'm pretty sure she's based in Australia, which makes sense because in the US, we don't really say mum very often. So that will help cue the AI to write in that kind of context. All right. So it's really important when you're putting the description here, when you're telling the AI what you want it to write, you want to say it in your style of language, because that will give it some cues on how you want the AI to write back at you. If you don't want it to write like that, be sure not to write mum. You would write mom or mother. Okay. So let's try it out. Let's go ahead and create. And dive in here and see what we can generate here with this AI tool in just a few seconds. So out of the gate, we're going to get some examples here that are really similar at the top. And the second one is looking pretty good. I am passionate about helping busy moms lose weight, get healthy, and enjoy life again. That's a really strong intro. I guide them through my easy to follow step-by-step programs to achieve their transformational goals. This is already sounding really good. My programs focus on health and wellness first and foremost to help you achieve that sexy and healthy body that you deserve. And then we can work on weight loss. So, maybe I would take out that part, but I provide nutrition education and meal planning support, as well as daily support via email, text, phone calls, and Skype calls. So the AI really understands a lot about her and did a great job of coming up with a different way to say the same thing that sounds more appealing in some ways. So I'm going to take that. Let's give it a heart here. We can save all those on the software, but I like to paste over into a doc. So let's start pasting in some descriptions. So the one below it also helps us describe her skills a little bit more. So this is getting a little bit more into the personal touch. And down here, this one's pretty good too, really speaking to their pain point. I know firsthand what it's like to be a busy mother, the joys, the challenges, the exhaustion. While being a mom is wonderful, it can also be stressful and cause physical inactivity. I have coached moms in Australia to help them lose weight and feel better about themselves through homework programs designed for women with children. So there's something good right there. And then right below that, if you're looking to take your health and fitness to the next level to achieve your best body ever without having to sacrifice your family life, then I would be honored to help you achieve your goal. I mean, we can see here really quick, just by using the description tool, we turned a basic overview into some really unique angles to explain what you do. There's a lot of good stuff in here. We can work with this in some of our next tools. So the next tool that's kind of fun to use is the Explain in Plain English tool. So if we go down and look at writing tools, we'll see the Explain in Plain English tool. I'm going to run the same thing through it and see what it comes up with. So here we are, plain English. I help busy mothers change their bodies. I use my knowledge to coach people to lose weight. I help women get in shape. They are busy with their kids, so I help them by being a one-on-one coach who has been in their shoes. I mean, that's so well. It really took what she wrote and just broke it down into a very basic, simple explanation. So I'm gonna take some of these examples and paste them in just so we have some different ways of saying it. So we got a couple here that are interesting. We can drop it in. Just seeing different ways to say the same thing. I'm going to try that Explain in Plain English one more time. I think it's just a really fun exercise to see how simple you can say the same thing. So we'll notice some of this is kind of crude, simple language, which can be useful in some cases. It's really just like the minimal, basic way of saying something. But overall, there's some good stuff in here, and it helps you kind of just think differently about what you do, taking complex stuff and breaking it down to be really, really simple. All right, so the next one I'm going to try is Name Generator. I'm going to go to Brainstorming Tools and click on Name Generator. And we could take that same thing that she wrote here and run it through. We might want to start modifying this description though. So based on what we've written so far, we have some other ways of inputting some content into the AI and helping it create better results. But I wanted to see, based on what she wrote here, how that would help or what this would generate. So these are pretty fun here. Wellness mom, fat to fit mama. That's hilarious. Motherly overall fit for mums, mother zen, metamorphosis fitness. So really interesting. Wellness mom. Fat to fit mama. It's just hilarious if that's the type of brand you want to create, a little more in your face. Let's try another one. We just keep generating different outputs here. The Mum Squad. That's pretty funny. These are just hilarious to play around with. So if you're stumped for a name idea, just putting in a basic description of what you do can help you come up with some different ideas. And moving on, we can go really fast now through these. So the voice here, brand voice. Let's go ahead and go up to our startup tools and we'll go to brand voice. And let's just try this out using that same input. Just curious what it comes up with. Empowering, motivating, relatable. Oof, it nailed it. Look how good that is just from what she wrote. bubbly, relatable, knowledgeable, trustworthy, personal, authentic, real, fun, positive. These are amazing. Personal, friendly, professional. I mean, I like a lot of these. Let's create some more. Just from that same input, it understands the voice. Encouraging, that's another good one. Helpful, empowering, approachable, friendly, real, friendly. This is so helpful to take what you wrote and just see if we can come up with words. Achievable, upbeat, motivating. Those are good. Loving, caring, personable, accessible, animated, conversational, friendly, warm, helpful, fun. I think we're seeing a lot of good stuff here to work with. So I could go through this. What I would probably do at this point is, clean that up and find the few. We see a lot of repeated words here. So I'm going to take out some of the repeating words, and we're probably left with authentic, relatable, achievable, upbeat, motivating, encouraging, helpful, empowering, approachable, friendly, personal. So we got friendly in there twice, personal in there again. Then we already had empowering down here. Okay, so just like that, I cleaned it up, and now we've got the brand voice: empowering, motivating, relatable, authentic, real, personal, professional, helpful, approachable, friendly, authentic, achievable, upbeat, encouraging. Some great words there that I think captured it really well. The next thing before we continue on is I do want to clean up a little bit of what we wrote up here. So I'm going to try to get a description that captures it better. So let me go ahead and just zoom in on this. We'll start to get in and do some of the work here to clean this up and get a version that we can start to check off and say, like, yeah, that's the description we want to roll with. The plain English, more of an exercise. The name generator, we can try even going into a tool like trademarkia.com. I'm just curious if the Mum Squad is trademarked. I don't see any trademarks, at least in the US. And it looks like I looked up the mumsquad.com. No one's really using it. The .co is available, but someone has bought the .com. So these are the things that I would think through if I'm setting up a brand, just to kind of see what's out there. But that's kind of fun to just get an idea of like going from scratch to maybe a name of a business. So I'll just say the Mum Squad just for fun. It feels empowering. It kind of fits the fun, relatable energy there. So I'm going to clean up this description real fast. So I think this first one's really good, and actually just flowing right into this next sentence. My health and fitness experience as a personal trainer, and now a mom of 2 children. I know firsthand what it's like to do the joyous challenges. Okay, so I just took everything that we had generated with the description and dropped it here into a pretty concise description that I think captures the essence of what she does really well. So we're going to use this as our input going forward. And we've got some other helpful tools down here. So let's go try the keyword generator. Keyword generator underneath the social media content creation. And what I'm going to do is just paste in that description that the AI helped us write. Okay, so let's create some keyword ideas from that description. And this is just a great exercise to kind of get some ideas. And down here, it looks like it's nailing it pretty good. Weight loss, postnatal, post-pregnancy weight loss, workout at home for women. These can be used in a lot of places going down the road, but it does give you some creative ideas of how to describe what you do. All right, so we just wrote out a couple keywords. Let's try some of the hashtags using that same description. I'm going to go ahead and find hashtags underneath social ads, and we'll just run it through that tool. Mummy fitness, that's awesome. Mummy's health, fit mom. So these are pretty good right out of the gate. Let's just try dropping those in. Just stuff you can explore too. You can have fun checking out those hashtags to see what's out there. And let's move on to Audience Refiner. This one should help dial in the audience a little bit. Audience Refiner under Startup Tools. Run that same thing through it. So it's helping us define or describe our audience. So this really helps you describe actually who this is for. So the Audience Refiner tool is really good for helping you describe who your service, product or service is for. So I like this one. Busy moms are looking to lose weight. Let's see. Yeah, busy moms that are looking to lose weight, get healthy, and enjoy life again. They want to create a fitness plan that they can stick to and that fits their busy schedule. They want a fitness program that will help them lose weight. A lot of weight really fast. That's interesting. It even narrows down further here between 25 and 45. They want to lose weight, get healthy, and feel good. That's a pretty good description right there. I think we can drop that in. Then you can create a bullet point list or a couple that describe it. We could try making more. So overall, these are pretty decent outputs here, but I think we've got it pretty dialed in here with this one. So let's look at the value proposition, which is going to be over here under startup tools. And we'll try dropping in that same input that the AI helped us write. And now we're going to see if it can help us come up with a clear value proposition. This is pretty creative here. Get into your skinny jeans again. I specialize in coaching busy moms to lose weight, get healthy, and enjoy life again. That's a pretty strong value proposition. This one's pretty strong. I mean, obviously the name isn't right, but we could easily swap that out. So let's see, helping busy moms lose weight. I'll just take out the name section and I'll just add that at the end. So we've got a couple ideas for value proposition. Again, all of this is just general marketing copy. You can use it in different places, but it's fun to see what the different tools help you create. So let's try the motto generator. Using that same description that we generated earlier. Together, let's get gorgeous. Let's get healthy together. I will never ask you to go hungry. We need a little more help with that one. So let's try another run. Healthy body, happy life. That's a pretty strong motto. I love how it just made up founder of the Healthy Mummy Challenge. I'm going to try this one here, motto generator, just kind of creative. Let's go ahead and run it again. You could click this a bunch of times, see what kind of creative outputs we get. So this one here, feel the difference, is kind of interesting. I think we actually kind of nailed it already with, there's a couple lines that the AI already generated that are pretty cool that you could even go back and look through. So that initial, some of these lines up here I thought were really strong. So lose weight, get healthy, and enjoy life again. Those are pretty good for like a motto. All right, so it's helping us write some stuff here. We can always find other golden nuggets that come up. Let's check out the brand mission. So the mission, it's also kind of looking like a motto, but all these are just different experiments. So help busy moms lose weight, get healthier, and enjoy. That's pretty strong. We can just drop that in. I mean, these are all really good. So brand mission is doing a great job here. So to help find balance between health, fitness, and family, that's really strong. Provide easy to follow, realistic, and achievable programs that inspire, motivate, and help busy women achieve their health and fitness goals. That's really strong. I love how it came up with a name here, MumFit. This one's pretty strong right here. I mean, I think it's describing it really well. So not bad there. Just from one or two generations, the brand mission's coming through pretty strong. So just like that, we have a good foundation. Which one was most helpful? I think the description was super helpful. It came up with like a really strong paragraph here. Scrolling down, the explain in plain English is definitely interesting. I mean, I don't know how helpful it was, but the results are pretty fun to just see how it can simplify what you do. If you're struggling to simplify or explain it in an easy way, this could be a great tool. The name generator could be a creative way to find a name. Brand voice, I think, is super helpful for getting your brand put together. It can help you just from reading through what you wrote. It'll help you come up with these words that describe your voice. The keyword generator can be useful in a lot of ways, but maybe not at the very beginning of your brand. I mean, hashtags can be a creative way to look around and see what other people are doing in that space. Audience refiner is definitely helpful. So running your description through that can help you narrow in further. The value proposition is another strong way to create more compelling marketing messaging. Motto generator maybe can be useful. The brand mission, I think, is another way to consolidate it down to just one sentence. So let's move on to sales copy and really dig into some of the interesting angles of how to position yourself and convince people to want to work with you. And the best way to do that is by digging into their problem that they have. What's the urgent problem that they're feeling? So what we're going to do is run that same description through some of the sales copy tools. Let's see if I can, there we go, zoom in on it, make this a little bit easier to read. All right, let's go down to the sales copy tools. And we can look at Pain-Agitate-Solution. And we're going to use that same paragraph here. Let me just reload this to clean up. There we go. All right, so we've got our simple little paragraph in here that we generated with the AI, and now we're going to run it through Pain-Agitate-Solution and see if it can help us pull out some of these potential pain points that your audience is struggling with. So right away, when you're a busy parent, it's hard to find time to get fit. That's really clearly said. So I like to make a bullet point list here, paste that in. And what you'll notice too in this tool is it's helping you also find the solution to their problems and describe it really well. So on this first generation, we have the solution. My programs give you the knowledge and power to achieve your goal of a leaner body while still being a great mom. My fitness experience as a trainer, so it's going into the selling yourself. You'll have the peace of mind that comes from knowing that your food choices for your family are healthy and nutritionally balanced. When you feel healthier, you look better, and this is a positive effect on every area of your life. That's a very strong solution statement. So let's go ahead and drop that. You'll notice here I put problems you solve and then your solution / call to action. So this one tool, Pain-Agitate-Solution, can help you dig out a bunch of really golden nuggets here that make it easy to sell your programs. This is good too. It's hard being a busy mom. You have a career, your partner, your children, and then all the things that you have to do at home. Don't even start about losing weight and getting fit. I mean, that's a really fun way to kind of dig in. So this is connecting with them on a very emotional level, like speaking to them in their language. I would clean up that last little bit there, but overall, like these are just different ways to dig in a little bit and connect with them. So look here, the solution. So this is really interesting. It's going into, I've been there before, so I know from experience how important it is to have support from someone who understands you, someone who knows how hard it can be to find the motivation to get healthy and lose weight. This is really, really cool copy here that can help you with that solution / call to action. This is some of the best sales copy you're going to find is using a tool like this. Look at this right here, the solution. Whether you want online programs or one-on-one coaching, I can help you succeed. Be that healthy, happy mom who looks great, feels amazing, and has the proper tools to manage family life too. That's really strong. Solution / call to action. So I love how it just starts to create programs for you, a 28-day meal map. It sells something like really interesting here. It's not making you fit into the program, your support motivation is this. So, I mean, a solution like this is really interesting. It'll even the AI will make up solutions for you that will give you some inspiration to start with. So it's understanding your audience, and then it can help you craft unique solutions. So it even starts to address their concerns here. So I like some of the stuff here. Again, it's making up the guidance of your fit mom fighter team leader who will motivate, support, and guide you through our proven action-based programs. You know, you can obviously take out some of that, but let's just grab this. Motivate you. Our health fitness system. It's not required you to buy expensive weights or machines, just the ones you already have at home. The big W for Target. So like local sporting goods stores. So this is a pretty strong solution here. We make working out super easy because homepage with, you know, I would go through and clean up some of that or local sporting goods store. But either way, it's really cool stuff here. Get the brain spinning on unique solutions and ways to say it. So this solution, I mean, what I'm finding here is just doing a better job of like getting solution copy than problem or pain point copy. So I'm going to try running it through again. You can just click a few times to see if it can help dig into the pain and agitation. I'm finding the solutions are actually really strong copy using this tool right now. Here we go. You've tried everything, but nothing seems to work. This leaves you feeling discouraged and further out of shape than when you started. So that's definitely highlighting the pain more clearly. Wow, this is pretty good too. So potential agitation here. So even connecting through empathy, you're not alone, like getting more vulnerable. So really good ideas here. So another way of describing the solution, I like some of that copy. I'm going to drop that down here. Lots of stuff to work with there. So some really interesting angles here. I mean, we're just digging into some gold right away. You've seen, so this is connecting with like the stuff you've tried. So on a psychological level, you're connecting around like you've seen the quick wins, and then even warning them like this could actually mess up your metabolism. Like, so actually educating through talking about the pain points. And then the solution here is pretty strong. I'm going to drop that into the solution section. So in an agitation here, this is getting into their concerns. That's a good one. So there's a lot of, problem is there's a lot of diets out there, but which one's right for you? That might be a top of mind concern for them. This is differentiating now. My programs are different than any other program or any other diet you've been on before. So it's doing a great job of selling a potential fit for life mom program or a business name. I love the creativity. So another solution idea. I think we've done enough of the pain and solution, but you can definitely click a few more times and dig into more pain points. Let's try scrolling down and looking at another one, the benefits, feature, advantage, benefit. Okay, so let's go down to those copywriting or the sales copy tools, and we'll click on the feature, advantage, benefit. I really like this one and the results that it generates. So we've got that up here. We've got that same description we initially created, and we'll run that through this tool. All right, let's take a look here at the first one. I am a personal trainer. So it's kind of making up some facts. My programs are easy to follow, focus on health and fitness, and foremost help you achieve. You deserve is time to kickstart your... So the benefit here is pretty clear. Achieve your best body ever without having to sacrifice their family life. These are good little takeaways. So why don't we just drop in some bullet points and see what other ones we come up with here. You don't have to sacrifice anything. I provide you with the program, the tools to make it work for you, and all the support you need to get through your journey. So that's a good advantage. So why it's kind of like why work with you. I might make a section like that. Let's do another one here of key benefits / outcomes. And we'll do another bullet point because these are some strong selling points. So benefits, let's just clean that up. Lose weight, get healthy, and fit again. Wow, this is very deep. Positivity will radiate from within you, inspiring everyone around you. That's a pretty big benefit / outcome right there. This is a good advantage or benefit. Helps achieve long-term sustainable weight loss. That's a really strong one. So let's go ahead and go to, I think that's a good outcome. So that's a feature. Features of your programs. And we'll go ahead and just pop in that. I think this is actually an outcome or benefit. It doesn't have to be super organized, but it might help you. Let's see. That's a strong advantage. So these are more of the features, right? So tailored, like our trainers will create a program that is tailored to fit your goals. That's a good feature. Work to a nutrition. There you go. Have access to a supportive online group. Features. That's a good feature. That's a good selling point. Just reminding them of the target. Let's try one more run through that. Focus on the necessary changes required. There we go. A healthier, more confident you. That's a really good benefit outcome. That's what, everyone says that's what really sells, is these clear takeaways. Ooh, features. That's good. Transformation. That sounds really compelling. Features of your program, advanced body transformation processes, and healthy living strategies. That is really strong. This is a good benefit. Man, these are really key points. So good. Some feature ideas here. This is pretty good. Workshops for all levels, meal planner, grocery list, build their recipes. I mean, that's just interesting ideas for like features of your program. And then right here, massive weight loss without feeling deprived. That I think could go down here. So we just, a few seconds just went through and wrote original copy to sell the heck out of this program. Just a line like that, advanced body transformation processes and healthy living strategies, sounds really compelling. Why I work with you, you don't have to sacrifice anything. Following my program will empower you as to with skills to lose weight, get healthy, and amazing sales copy here. So let's try going through another one, and we'll just kind of speed through a bunch more ideas because there's so many tools to play around with. But let's look here at interesting hooks, AIDA, right there in that sales copy section. What's interesting about this tool is the attention, interest, desire. Those are just ways to get someone to pay attention. So let's see what it can come up with. So the good questions. What I like about this is it's kind of it's hooking you in. Like, do you struggle to lose weight, get the physique you want, or live consistently healthy? Those are really good questions to capture your attention. So something here is kind of interesting. To eat whatever you want and still lose weight. Well, that'll capture their attention. I don't know if that's the promise, but how would you like to rise above the monotony of exercise and food that it's too much work? It's interesting stuff. I don't know if it's super good though. So right here, attention, definitely an attention grabbing headline. Losing weight is not as hard as you think. So I like that as an interesting hook. So the interest, I've been doing it for 16 years. I mean, I don't know if that's, you'll customize that, try my programs today. So this is pretty compelling. Not bad. So I'm going to just drop that in as a complete, like, step-by-step. Losing weight is not as hard as you think. I've been doing it for 16 years of programs. That's a very clear way to get their attention. So right here, you can discover how to lose weight or how to eat healthy. It's pretty strong. I would just put something like discover how to eat healthy. This is good. I mean, interesting language there. So I think there's some stuff to work with. I mean, you're really just mining for gold here. Discover how to insider tips for losing. I'll help you feel great, feel good, maybe. So pretty powerful right here. I think there's some interesting angles. So that's kind of a fun one. You can play around with that. AIDA copywriting, a different way of kind of capturing their attention. This one's good too. So ad copy ideas. General ad copy, Facebook primary text. Let's go check those out real fast and you'll start to see it talk in a different way. So primary ad copy, let's take a look here. Let's do the general ad copy under social ads. General ad copy, running that same initial description through as the input. We'll see what it can come up with for us. So kind of regurgitating from what I'm seeing so far. This is pretty strong. So right here, are you ready to start your weight loss journey? This is really strong right here. I like that one. So I just drop that in, just getting some different ways. Oops, let's go ahead and just pop it in. Look at that line. If you're looking for the blueprint to obtain your best body ever without having to sacrifice your family life, then I can help you achieve your goal. I'll help you get everything you needed to reach your goals and feel happier and healthier than ever before. That's an incredible, I mean, this is really good. So we're just right here in general ad copy, a tool on Copy.ai to take the description of your business and generate amazing, persuasive marketing messages that really capture the essence of your brand, what you do, and say it in a way that can be really hard to do on your own. So in just a few clicks, I'll move on, but you can keep clicking and get more and more ideas. Let's try the Facebook primary text tool. So again, I like how it starts with the question. So it's kind of taking a lot of this stuff and boiling it down into a marketing message that will get their attention. That's the cool thing about ad copy, is it's designed to get their attention really quickly and lure them in through interest and desire. So, want to lose weight quick? Do you desperately want to get healthy but don't know where to start? I mean, these are amazing lines. So I like this one here a lot. Facebook primary text. Are you struggling to find balance between work, kids, and other commitments? I can help. I am passionate about helping moms regain their confidence, energy, and vitality through proper nutrition, exercise. Wow, that right there. Oh my gosh. I mean, we just gave it that and it sold it. The first result here with the Facebook primary text. Holy cow. That is one of the best. That would take a lot of work to write something like that on your own. Holy cow. That's high quality. Look at this, and then it's connecting after struggling. I would even put that next. I mean, that's really good. Just somewhere. Wow. I mean, I would put all this right on the top of a website, or a sales page. That's just so strong. Looking to lose weight, get healthy, or have more energy. If you are looking for healthy alternative to fast food, I mean, that's pretty strong. That's focusing more on making healthy meals at home. So really quick ways to pitch yourself. This is like more of a disruptive, like different differentiator here. So if that's true, you could write something like that. I love how it's creating a testimonial as your ad copy. So like name, let's just put like name has helped me lose weight and change my lifestyle with her 5-week personalized program that combines exercise, diet, nutrition. I now feel good about myself, and most importantly, the weight is staying off. Dang, that's so good. That's a really good like testimonial quote for myself, and I would spice it up with a little bit, but holy cow, that's good. This is like, it's just helping you make up programs and sell it. So it doesn't need to be all or nothing when it comes to making lifestyle changes. The Small Changes program caters to the woman who is busy and has a family to take care of. Wow, that's so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. I could do this all day. These are amazing ad copy ideas. Okay, let's look again here at website copy. So just more tools. You don't have to be rigid with what you're creating. All this copy can be used in so many places. So let's continue on here and try. These are really fun. So that we started to see some examples of the testimonial social proof and how that could be used in your marketing. That's also really helpful on your website and all over the place. So let's try going through some of these website copy tools. The social proof text under website copy. Let's try running through that one. This is the social proof text tool. Just putting in that same description that we wrote at the beginning. So this is pretty strong. So, I mean, a call to action that is based on her experience and story. I'll just put that in there. So what I'm finding that's interesting here is a lot of the pain points. So many options available, it can be difficult to know. So it's kind of addressing the pain points in a weird way. Not sure why the social proof text tool is doing that, but this is like creating a testimonial start to a testimonial of like the beginning. So just, I mean, the creativity here, you could pull that somewhere of the starting point. So social proof means the transformation. What does a transformation look like? Well, it's helping you identify like maybe where they're starting out and what they're saying to themselves at the beginning of the journey of working with you. All right, so I have a proven track record of helping busy moms. Here's some of their stories. That's good. So we're looking at credibility here. So show the transformation, show that you can get them through this. So this is a strong point. So you're have lost weight, gain energy, and have a healthy relationship with food. To their family, something like that. It's helping you come up with some testimonials, possibly. So not seeing what I was hoping for here. I think I tried this tool with other business types, and it came up with better stuff here. But overall, still interesting angles. You can get some interesting stuff out of it. So let's try another one here. Let's go to the Testimonial Rewriter, which in this case, I'm honestly just going to leave in this description and see what it does for us. But what you could do, let's just try it. Let's just try it like this. Let's see what it does. I'm just literally typing in that same description, and we're going to see if it can write testimonials. So this is, wow, right out of the gate, just what a testimonial could look like. So what I would do is write up a bunch of these. It's coming up. So we'd have to be a little more specific of what they want the testimonial on, but this will give you ideas of what your clients might write. And I would use this as a starting point and then go find someone who's been through my program and be like, hey, can I put your name on this? Or would you could tweak this a little bit in your own language, but give people a starting point for a testimonial. And it gives you some ideas of where you're going with your business. Like, how could you actually achieve these testimonials with your products and programs? Again, we just typed in a very basic description, and it's coming up with really creative testimonial ideas. Wow. So we're kind of weaving through, since it is a very interesting input. It's not the ideal input for this tool. You would normally put in the ideal testimonial, like, let's just try doing an example like this program. I recently had kids, kids, and needed, and was hoping to get, let's say, like looking for ways to get back into shape. This program was fun, easy, and helped me get in shape fast. So you would type in your ideal testimonial with some really specific things that you would like to see, and then it's going to rewrite that in a way that I mean, look at this. It's going to give you a bunch of different angles. So definitely better results by typing something like that versus typing what I had, which was the entire description of her business. So it's going to give you some prompts here. So the Testimonial Rewriter tool, you want to write in a sample testimonial and then generate lots of potential testimonials really fast. And then your job is to actually make those come true. Okay, so let's go back into some of these other tools here. The website header idea, so landing page hero text. Landing page hero text, let's go real quick. And I'm gonna paste back in that initial description of the business. These are good. So lifestyle transformation, there's a healthy body, happy family. These are really good. My healthy mommy. Let's get healthy together. Life is for living, not dieting. These are good headlines. I'm gonna write some of these out. All right, let's try another round here. Just that first click gave us a lot of good stuff to work with. This is really good, helping busy moms get fit and lose weight. That's pretty clear to the point. So another round here, we can help moms get fit for life. That's pretty strong. Ooh, transform your life and get your body back. That's pretty strong. So just in a few clicks, I made a bunch of really good headline ideas. Let's go ahead and try the subheader text. So we're just using that same description on the subheader. This is pretty strong. Let's try that one. All right, so some good stuff there with the subheader. I mean, we have so much great copy now. We could use different things from all around the page. But let's look at about page ideas. I'm going to use the blog intro here to see what it can come up with for a blog intro, which means it's kind of like an introduction to what you're going to help them with and teach them. It's an interesting tool, not really designed for like an about page, but let's see what it comes up with. So it's the first two here just pretty much said the same exact thing as the input, but if we scroll down, we'll see I want to help busy moms completely understand the obstacles. It's kind of saying the same thing in a different way. This is really cool. So like about page, like it's a little bit saying the same thing in a different way here. It's the blog intro. Okay, so we found a few examples here. One that's pretty like personal, but I'm putting their name, just going in through like some potential like facts and details, storytelling. So the one nice thing about the blog intro tool is it helps you start to tell your story a little bit. So this example here is pretty good as a starting point to help you share your story in a way that is more compelling just by swapping out some of the details. All right, so let's move on to fun social pitch ideas. The Facebook Listicle is a really fun one. Facebook Listicle. Let's try this out. This is going to take this description and like break it down into, okay, let's see what it tries to do. Look what it does here. So it's struggling with this one, but this one, let's see what it does. The best body plan for busy moms to lose weight and get healthy. Wow, that's a good line right there. 13 weeks. So I'm just going to copy this and see what it's trying to do. It took that abstract description or just like a basic description and tries to break it down into bullet points. The formatting is a little goofy for some reason, but exercise tracking app. So it's going to give you ideas of how you might pitch and sell your programs. Health coaching and support. I'm just going to put a line between this and see if we get any others. It's kind of a hit or miss. It's not quite as good. My program is 100% online. Let's try again. Let's create another one. Okay, my health and fitness experience. It's kind of I like how it's like breaking it down. This is what's useful here. Is it's just a different way of helping you pitch yourself. This is kind of a creative tool just to take your basic description and I mean, look what it's doing. It's just giving you like different angles that feel kind of exciting, energetic. Look at that. Just a call to action. All right, I'm gonna try one more because it's just super interesting. The creative copywriting that we're seeing generated here. Facebook. Ooh, here we go. My programs offer personalized one-on-one support. I mean, these are really good. I mean, if you could pull some ideas from here. What to expect from me. I like this. It's fun coming up with the emojis. Look at that. Look how it just consolidated that whole thing into a few words. Wow, I'm so intrigued by this. It might not fit the style of your business, but it does help with creative ideas. When you sign up, lose weight, learn how to cook healthy, delicious. All right, so lots of interesting angles there. The Facebook Listicle is really a creative tool to help you write copy in a totally different way that's very social media friendly. Let's try a couple here. The welcome email for like a newsletter sign up. Again, just getting abstract now with different things you might need to write. If we look here at the email letter tools, welcome email, I just like to see what it comes up with. All these different places you might need to write copy. This can be tricky. So these tools, so I plug into that same description. Look what it just comes up with. Guide them through my easy to follow. That's a really good, super friendly, welcoming concept. All right, so you've got these ideas for like a welcome email, tons of interesting angles there. We could do like a follow-up. So like the second email, let's do a follow-up email. Let's see if it helps us write a second or third email. Follow-up email, what would that look like? Thank you again for taking the time to connect with me. Look at all these creative ideas for follow-up emails. Looking forward to sharing my newly revised program. Let you know that a new resource I've created. All these, I'm just going to copy all these because they're actually super good. Follow-up email ideas. So let's see if I can copy all results. I think that'll work. Tons of email ideas based on what it knows about your business. That's super helpful. All right, so that's where we're at with these website copy ideas. So much good stuff there. I'm going to continue on and look at some of these content marketing ideas for this brand. All right, let's continue hacking away here. We've got a lot of good stuff so far. So the final section is this content marketing. Let's take a look here first at the blog ideas. And all of these are just going to give us some content ideas, just sharing social media posts and engaging your audience. So we'll start with blog ideas, and we'll go over here to blog ideas, pop in that same description, and just see what it gives us. So let's scroll down and take a look. So it's giving us an interesting range of results here in blog ideas. This one here is kind of almost developed a program instead of a blog, which is totally cool. It's still helpful. So these programs designed for you, easy to follow. Our health takes second place. So I don't know, interesting concepts here. So each of these tools might give you really different types of outputs. But something here is a little bit more precise to a blog idea. So how to get in shape without wasting your time. Tips and tricks for successfully losing weight as a mom. Like that's pretty good for a blog idea, an overview of what you could blog about on a regular basis. That's kind of what this is here. It's helping you set up a structure for your social media or SEO content. So 10 ways to get in your best body at 40. So a blog that goes into detail about 10 tips. Maybe that would help. A little bit too specific though. This is pretty strong. I like how this is worded. Right here, a blog about how motherhood can change your body forever and what you can do to get back in shape. That sounds really clear and valuable. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and try another round here, see if we get some other ideas. So this first one, I think nailed it really good. Lose weight, get fit, and have fun. A blog helping busy moms find time and motivation to get healthy and fit. That's really, really, really nicely said. I like that one. All right, so more clear on like the end result, a flatter tummy with exercise. This is pretty fun. Are you a mummy? Mummy on a mission? I think that's kind of fun right there. That's also nicely worded. So maybe more specific here. So talking about losing a specific amount of weight in a certain amount of time. So maybe like a blog about a journey that you went through, and then maybe like after that journey is complete, you could have like maintenance tips so people could go back through that exact journey and follow along again at any time, and then stick around for ongoing maintenance. So that's pretty good right there. I think that's an interesting concept. So this is interesting, a little bit more generic, regaining control of your life. I like the concept. That's a little more broad, but could be a nice focal point. This is very creative. The weight of my family, a blog about the struggle to maintain a healthy lifestyle with a family. So you could just sit here all day. Lots of cool ideas to help you fine tune potential blog content. And really when I say blog, I mean just a theme for your social media that you can build around. All right, so that was fun. Let's try brainstorm topics. So let's look for brainstorm topics here. And let's just put in, what is your topic? We're just going to tell it all of this and see what it does. I'm not sure if that's the right kind of input, but we're giving it a lot of information to work with. So what does brainstorm topics mean? So health and fitness expert. All right, so this is interesting. So kind of just general topics, healthy food choices for weight loss. So it's kind of like helping you with your pillars of content. So let's see what we get here. Benefits. Okay, so these are like healthy food choices, the benefits of fast weight loss, lose weight for good, breakfast recipes. Let's try another round. So this is interesting. So topics sounds like just themes or things that you could potentially share. So this one's interesting, like weight loss meal delivery services. So if you're ever stumped for ideas, you could just pop in your topic or your main thing that you do here and see what else it comes up with. Gluten-free recipes, how to lose weight without dieting. So it's kind of just general. I don't know how helpful this is at this point. Yep, so I wouldn't say it's too helpful at this point. So I'll move on to blog titles. Let's see what that one comes up with. I'll go ahead and find blog titles here. So let's see what it says here. Reach your ideal weight and body. I help busy moms lose weight, get healthy, and enjoy life again. So I kind of made up this category of content marketing. Not sure if these tools are really designed for that specifically, but I thought it'd be fun to just try different tools to see what it comes up with. So the blog intro is interesting. The blog titles, not sure what it's giving me here, but could be helpful. Fit mommy, how do I got my, that's kind of fun, how I got my post baby body back. Sounds like a rap song or something. I don't know. It's interesting. Mother of a baby with a blog. Okay, the best home workouts for busy moms. Okay, so these are interesting. So maybe we find, yeah, so what it's giving us is potential, if you are going to write articles. So blog titles might be good for articles or even YouTube videos, whatever. It doesn't have to be written content. It could be anything. It could be a story, it could be social media like Instagram stories or reels, whatever. You could just go in here and see what they give you. So not seeing a lot there. So far, not super helpful. Now, this is one carousel post that I've heard a lot of people using successfully. So I'm curious to see what that one comes up with. How do you even spell carousel? AROU. All right, so under social media content, carousel post. Topic, we're giving it probably way too much information for the topic, but let's just see what it comes up with. We could definitely try different inputs here. I'm just trying to keep it as simple as possible using the same input for everything. Let's see what it gives us. So the carousel posts, these are kind of quick, snappy, interesting highlights for like social media posts. So let's guide them through my easy to follow step-by-step programs, achieve. So it's kind of selling yourself here. Who am I and what can I do for you? So it's thinking you want a carousel post about you, since what we gave it, the topic was like all about you. So that's kind of interesting. If you wanted it about me, you could just drop in your description. I help, you need a program, it's easy to follow. It's a pretty well structured. How to make it easier for women. I've broken it down to 5 workouts per week. You want to lose weight. So maybe we would have to, how to, let's actually go up here. Best home workouts for busy. So maybe we would take these titles and let's just try popping that into the topic for a carousel post. I wonder what that would do if it's a little bit more broad. It felt like it was just trying to sell you. So these are the best home workouts. It's giving you some ideas. Do this home workout for busy mom. Trust your gut feelings. Yoga, home gym equipment. And so these are kind of fun. I mean, they're quick little, I can imagine these being like reels. Just a lot of ways you could potentially use these. You don't need a lot of space. So like little things popping up on your social media things or quick little pointers. So interesting. So like dropping excuses, no equipment needed, body weight. Okay, so creative brainstorming. We'll try one more click here to see what it comes up with. This is kind of fun. So if you're a mom and you work out, this post is for you. Call to action. So I like the format here. Hook. So carousel, on Instagram, it could be like sliding graphics, right? So that's kind of the idea of a carousel, is there's multiple pieces of content within this post, usually in a sliding image, but you could format it however you want. So these are actually pretty interesting. I'm going to go ahead and put a space in between. All right, so we got some tips here. So you need a plan. know your limits, stay motivated. All right, so it's kind of like a topical ideas. I mean, very helpful. I think this is really a useful tool for coming up with content marketing ideas. Eat right for a healthier body and mind. These are really good tips. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good about what I'm seeing here. So these are hitting the pain points and then some kind of call to action at the end. I like the structure. It's really helpful to learn from this. So if you are feeling stumped, you could just quickly brainstorm some ideas. Makes your husband jealous. All right, so some interesting stuff there. You could probably try different topics. Be worth experimenting with that. I think that's useful for brainstorming. It gives you a lot for one click. You get lots of different ideas. So let's continue on and try question generator. All right, let's go ahead and go to question generator under, it looks like website copy. And I'm going to go ahead and paste in that original description that we've been using. I wonder if that'll help us come up with some interesting questions. Well, let's try it with just this, the best home workouts for busy moms. I wonder what that would do. So this is where you could experiment with something more specific like that versus your overall broad description. What do you think is the best? So this is really engaging. So I really like these. Look at this right out of the gate. This is so good. So question generator is really good for engagement. What do you think is the best home workout for busy moms? What are your 3 favorite things about being a mom? Like, wow, you could really use this tool to generate really cool question ideas. So I'm going to copy this in. We'll see the difference between doing a broad one versus a more narrow one. And right now I'm going to go ahead and post some of these down in the question generators section. I'm going to just copy all of these and paste them in. I mean, these are all just good mom related questions, so that's cool. So let's try now with a very, very different type of input. What are you generating questions for? I wonder what this is going to come up with now based on a lot more context. So the interesting twist here that I'm noticing, putting a lot more of like who I am information, it's almost coming up with questions that your audience might have for you. So like they might be asking about you. What type of training experience do you have? How does your work or business help someone? So it's almost like what your audience might be asking you. So the question generator is coming up with a different type of questions, not necessarily to engage your audience or ask them, but maybe like questions that I often get from my audience. Then you could answer those. So there's 2 ways to look at this. It could be one angle would be to engage your audience with questions. And the other one is to tell your audience more about you by using these kind of questions as a way to connect with your audience through telling your own stories and sharing information about yourself. So like this could be a great question that goes both ways. And I guess all of these could be, a strategy could be answering these for yourself and then also asking your audience. So just lots of interesting questions here. I'm going to try generating it again to see how similar they are. What is the first step you should take if you want to lose weight? So yeah, these are like potential questions your audience could be asking you and that you could help answer as part of your content. Yeah, these are really good questions. I think this is like, again, super fast brainstorming for social media content. These could be quick little videos, quick stories that you share, or just quick graphics that you post. Be like, hey, what do you guys think? Or what's your answer to this? Yeah, so you see these are kind of geared towards her. Highest level of education. So interesting questions. Let's go ahead and just try. I'm curious if we go back and grab one of these like brainstorming. Let's go ahead and look at 7 health and fitness. Let's see. Let's say like this is what I'm generating questions for. What kind of questions will that come up with? Yeah, so it's doing this. If you're talking about me, then it's questions potentially about you versus let's try doing something more generic. How to get your post baby body back. Let's see if it understands that. Now this might be geared towards them. Yeah, so this one didn't really understand. So that was a little bit trickier. I don't think it was worded very well. So let's try something like this. One of the pieces of content that we got from the carousel post. Need to eat right for a healthier body and mind. So something a little bit more busy moms, eating right, healthy body, mind. What kind of questions might it generate from that? And yeah, what is your favorite healthy snack? What your favorite workout for a busy mom? 3 tips to keep active. That's a good one here. What activities do you enjoy doing with your children? What do you do in your spare time? So some pretty good stuff here. So it's very experimental to kind of see what it comes up with, but I thought we had some really great questions come through. And I think the first batch of questions we got was probably the best, but all of them can be really helpful. In just a few seconds, you get a lot of good questions. Relatable experiences. This will be interesting. I think with this one, I'm going to go ahead and we'll keep this in here as the input. And let's look at relatable experiences. And we'll just run that, your target niche. All right, so this is good. So busy moms who, let's say if it's a niche, who need to exercise and eat right for, let's try that one. All right, relatable experiences. So this is like that meme kind of culture. So when you come home and you haven't had time to make lunch and your kids don't want the healthy veggies that you brought. I mean, you can imagine like memes from these. So when you have to work out, but Pinterest suggests, that's actually pretty funny. When you think a healthy salad will be a quick dinner, but it's not, that's pretty funny. Yeah, when you can't squeeze in your workout because you're stuck in traffic. When you do a 30-minute workout, come home and eat a whole box of chocolate. Pretty good. I mean, it's bringing up some really interesting things that you could play around with. When you find an hour to fit in your workout, yeah, that's actually, I can see like a kind of image that you would associate with a meme text like that. When you realize your kids got your phone and is on Instagram. I mean, that's pretty funny to come up with just like who you're targeting, sharing some details about them and like the things that you're helping them with, and then having it come up with relatable experiences that could be really fun to connect with your audience. Yeah, when you're trying to get your kids to eat healthy and they won't. When you're trying to work out but the baby's having a meltdown. I can just imagine these memes. So the AI is doing an amazing job of coming up with when your kids want to come on the treadmill with you. So those are really fun. I guess I didn't really copy and paste any over here, but I think this would be more of like a random thing that you drop in. And I mean, no, you could really like, you could definitely make a list of these and then come back to those whenever you need to make some content. Like these are pretty funny. I am curious if we gave it more information. So I'm going to go grab the description again, and I'm just curious if we gave it a ton of information, would it do a better job or would it be confused? Because this isn't really a niche. It's more of a description. Yeah, it thinks it's about a business. Interesting. Yeah, it's really struggling to come up with how do you relate to this like bio. It's okay, this is pretty good. Having to exercise during the weekend because it's the only time you have. That one was pretty good. Let's go drop this down here. Interesting. So that could be very like personal when you're trying to hide your belly when you go to the beach. That's very like digging into some inner fears. Yeah, so a lot of interesting stuff here. So you can play around. I mean, it felt like it was giving us some more creative stuff when we had less information here and more about your audience. And if we maybe just gave it that, deleting some of that and just have a very basic description. So it's definitely identifying more clearly here with the kind of relatable experiences you want to have. So you're so busy taking care of your family, like finding that me time is hard. So some funny relatable experiences. Pretty dang good. That's really helpful for exercising or brainstorming and coming up with different ideas. So the final one here, YouTube description intros. This one's really fun, and I put it here because the way that it works is the AI has learned from people who have started YouTube videos, and they have a really great way of like opening and introducing and like connecting with their audience in a YouTube video. So this one could be really fun. Okay, so let's try going to the YouTube description intro and let's paste this in. And I'm just curious, we're giving it a lot. Like, what is your video about? It's just like you're giving it your bio here, but you could be more specific about that specific video. But let's try something in general for your business and see what it comes up with. It might help you start to talk in a more natural way. So right out of the gate, it's connecting right with the audience. So the cool thing about a YouTube description intro is it's designed to immediately connect with your audience. So work, kids, and the household chores don't leave much time for me. However, I've been able to maintain good weight over the years. Even though I'm not the best of cooks, my diet is easy. So it's kind of talking now about your dieting plan. So this could be a way to start to connect with your audience, like introduce your business. And this could be like the home, a video for your homepage, could be a video for your about page. So I like this tool just for another way of saying stuff that's more like you on camera. So being a mom, working full-time, running my own business has left me very little time to exercise. I prefer exercising in the comfort of my own home rather than spending as hours at the gym. I found the right balance. I'm here to help you make the small changes in your diet and create better habits. That's really strong. This feels more like you on camera talking to your audience. Nourish and nestle. That's pretty genius. So this is really cool. I think it's feeling like it's really connecting with the audience. Great hook here. So YouTube videos usually have a real good hook at the beginning. Gets right to the point. So who wouldn't want to get in great shape and shed all that excess fat? It's a dream for many. So I can really just envision the person, the face of the brand, getting on camera and just saying this. This would be a really good about video or homepage video, or really an intro to any offer that you have. Starting it off with one of these YouTube description intros could help you then transition, like connect with them, get them hooked into the video right away, and then move into, here's my program, here's my plan. Go ahead and book a free consult now, or get our freebie, or get started over here. So all of these do a great job of that. I think this is a really powerful tool just because it's a little bit more human language, because it's studying YouTube video transcripts, and the AI is learning how YouTube creators connect with their audience, especially right at the beginning of a video. So anytime you want to create a video, I would try going here to the YouTube description intro and tell it what you want to make a video about, what you're trying to get across in that video, and it will give you some amazing starting points to help you get your video started. And then even right here, in this video, I list 10 common mistakes people make when trying to lose weight or get in shape, and how you can avoid those. So that's actually a cool, it's like giving you YouTube ideas right there in this AI copy. All right, so that is it for this demo. We have done a lot here. Thanks if you watched this far. I appreciate you sticking around. I think my big takeaway here is that the AI can do an incredible job of writing copy for you, and wow, like the results are just incredible. We started here with just a basic description and came up with 19 pages of copy. Not that you have to use all of that, but if you ever need to get in here and get some ideas, you have it all in one place. So if you feel like brainstorming and just generating a bunch of copy all at once, I would say grab a cup of coffee, sit down, and go through an exercise like this using all these different tools. You can do it within about an hour or two. And then anytime in the future that you're feeling stumped, you can go back here and use some of this, or just by going through this process, you'll experience how to work with the AI to get the kind of results that you want. And by experimenting with different tools, you can see which ones work best for your needs. And this is, I think, a really great way to get out of writer's block and get into action really quickly with the help of AI.